93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage.
All I do is win. Wait, no? Okay. All right. I'm potting you up, but we'll start over. 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely not.
Well, are you kidding me?
Absolutely not. No. No.
I was like, are our mics on?
Steve tweeted me about it last night.
It was a joke, Nick.
I wasn't sure.
It was a sarcastic ha-ha. Cue up, all I do is win.
No.
What are we doing?
There's no swag surf. There's no joker and a thief. There's no all I do is win.
Well, we did win.
How many times are we going to be able to do it this season, though?
Jesus Christ.
These are the hard questions.
20-point dub. They covered and they won.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
So I won nothing
Steve,
last night.
That's so funny. Listen, I was talking to a friend last night, and I was exceptionally happy because I know that covering pissed a bunch of people off.
Probably wasn't too many people took Louisville.
Listen, when I was getting out of my car from my Kroger run at about 9:40, right, last night, I was just tickled pink, Steve. Mm-hmm. I'm glad he stuck it to you. I'm glad they stuck it to you.
You're like, are you kidding me?
You took the 18 and a half and they got you for 20.
We couldn't get a 3-pointer there at the end. Well, what'd you see last night, man? Tell me why we're going to beat Texas on Sunday.
Bring on Texas. Because they're going to have, Louisville, Steve, traditionally likes big name schools. And they turn into different people.
Okay.
When they see, big names like Texas on the jersey.
Well, I've already taunted Texas.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I poked the bear.
What do you mean?
I tagged Texas.
Wait, what?
I gave my horns down.
What?
I know.
You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound.
Throwing my kids in the fire. I'm like, go in.
I'm gonna listen. Now you can't leave.
Yeah, say, go up to the garden and get a dub.
Yeah, y'all are locked in here with me. You know what, Steve? Let's play that game.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm. See, it's just a jet. No worries.
If everybody, I want y'all to see, look outside right now. Look at that streak across the sky if you're in the Louisville area.
It's just a jet.
Those things are not natural.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, no.
Listen, no. I'm going to tell you right now, Steve. Kenny Payne in New York swag. It's different. Kenny Payne in New York swag, Steve.
Maybe you weren't at the game. Dexter wants to know. Dexter said right now, you tell people if you attended the game last night.
Yeah, sometimes my wheelchair situation.
Yeah, same for me.
Kenny Payne in New York. Swaggy Kenny Payne in New York.
Maybe can't make it. Gosh dang it, I'm not going either. I stand with my friend. What is that?
Oh, that's got to be a Skyrider. Maybe they're writing cards.
Yeah, it looks like.
I'm serious.
F.
I've never seen one do that unless they're skywriting.
That looks very awkward.
That is awkward, right?
That is very awkward.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I know this is radio. Yeah. Last night. I mean, listen. To me,
I can identify guys that can help you win a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean,
that is a fact that come out of night.
I know it's not what everybody wants to do, but let's start there. Can we start there?
Yes.
Let me at least start just for my sanity, y'all. Can I just at least start with what I saw was decent?
Yep.
I mean, nothing was great, but let me see what I thought Curtis was pretty good. I like Curtis defensively. Even though he's not the best defender, he's probably got some of the best defensive position. He
can play some defense.
Stance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a good defender.
Listen, he knows when to put the inside hand. Listen, I'll send you I'll send you his one-on-one opportunities to stop the basketball. He switched. He can play some defense.
Yeah. We are on pace for 20 minutes. Actually, 2-1. What's Kentucky's record? Are they 2-1? Oh, it looks like we're on an even playing field then.
Boom. We got Texas right around the corner.
Yep.
Steve, Curtis Williams Jr. got to play. He got to play.
Yeah.
Listen, he's committed to the defense. Hey, Steve, big compliment to Trey White. Right? Okay, Trey White has a lot of stuff to work on, but I want to say this. I said it yesterday, and if you guys didn't hear me yesterday, this is one of my more serious points yesterday. From a player perspective, when a coach tells you to come into the game and focus on everything but scoring, it will help your scoring.
Yes.
Good screens get you open. I thought my coaches were trying to get me to take a sucker share of the team, growing up. Yeah, I bet you do want me to screen for everybody, Coach. You want me to be that guy, Davenport, huh?
Right.
Davenport was right. Crum was right, You go in there thinking about rebound, you'll be amazed at how that ball will find you wide open because you're never where you're like
just hustle. Yeah.
So Trey White, you could see from the beginning the way he attacked the glass. Listen, a message got through to Trey White for this game. What I look for, Steve, early in the game is who had the right mentalities that we needed. So big, good. Like I enjoyed watching Curtis Williams Jr. playing basketball.
I did too.
I enjoyed Trey White, his rebounding and his hustling, and him trying to do the right thing.
Well, last night he did more than shot hunt. It felt like you said it. We timed up and watched the game. And it is, you said it during the game. You said you can tell his want to rebound is getting him more points, and getting him in more position. So I did like Trey White last night as well.
Yeah,
I thought he took a step forward.
Yep.
I still like Tyler.
Oh no.
Okay,
listen, Steve. We had the conversation yesterday about the best player on the team.
Yeah,
and I'm like, we're not talking about potential. We're talking about who affects the game the most on the basketball court. Who affects the team attitudes on the court. He forces people to run. He says, I'll reward anybody who does the right thing on the court. So Tyler, I think he's the biggest impact on the floor right now as far as winning basketball, like just his fight and hustle raises the tide.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Tyler, I really enjoyed Tyler. Steve,
what?
Who am I going to talk about next?
Are we still good?
Yep.
Mike?
He doesn't count. I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Mike James. Yeah. We trust you. So you're not
going to Mike does good stuff.
Yeah, you're not going to be a part of these conversations a lot. You're like, you can't have a bunch of analysis for Mike James.
Yeah, I agree with
He does what he's supposed to do. He's tough. He's physical. He gets points in the paint. He gets fouled. He's in position.
Yeah.
He doesn't let up on defense. He's just, hey, I mean, every coach has said it, hey, you kind of got what you want on your team.
Okay, D'Lo. I mean, he hustles. I like that.
He knew what to do with the ball every time he got it.
Yeah, I think Jody hit it on the head too. During the game.
D'Lo is going to have to play against any teams that goes on.
Yeah.
Okay. D'Lo, D'Lo knew what to do with the ball. He was strong with the ball in the middle. I'm excited about D'Lo because of his strong hands and him knowing what to do with the basketball. You don't realize how good a confident person with the ball in his hands as a guard on a court.
Yeah,
I need that guy who can catch. I need guys who can catch the ball. I can get in the paint. I know you'll catch it.
Well, can catch it at the free throw line, turn around, face up.
Yes.
It's like that's common sense, man. That's what we need, you know.
Yes, and here's the thing. I listen. As long as he doesn't just get toasted on defense, I mean, he looks like looks like he can lock in on defense a little bit. Like I said, the competition's going to step up. We're going to have
Jody said it, and he said the thing with D'Lo is he needs to like when he's over there in the wing, and he almost did it a couple times. Oh, there's Vinny. We got a refill coming, baby. Some focus, hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But D'Lo's got to prep before the ball gets to him. And he did it a couple times later in the game. But like as the ball's coming, be ready. Don't make a move. You know, like as opposed to just catch it and then okay, go.
And then getting it.
But he actually in the same game did it. And that was nice to see. Why do you think he played Caleb last night?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
We'll put Caleb and Karan over here in just this little box and we'll send them on their way.
I'll talk about the Karan thing. I think that's different. I think just Caleb just, I think he, D'Lo, Manny kind of getting the same block of minutes, and I think D'Lo got a few extra.
Well, Dennis didn't either. Dennis didn't get much clock yesterday at all.
Because I know he had his ice on his knees like early.
Could be something there. Could be something there.
But here's the thing: if you look at the first two plays, and this is about Dennis.
Dexter says I was so stoned last night. Holy crap!
That's funny. When you look at Dennis, right? First couple plays of the game, they were getting into his knees really bad, right? How do you stop that from happening, Steve? Dennis Evans got to get lower. He got to get lower, and you know how you put your knee towards somebody, like you put your hip into somebody's backside, to keep them off your knees. He's going to have to get lower to keep people away from his knees.
Caleb Glenn, 3 minutes, 2 rebounds, same amount as JJ, who played 22 minutes.
Talked about that last.
Okay, let me tell you what worried me post game though. I get what he's saying, and I might be proved to be wrong when it's all said and done. But he seems to be in. Yeah, you're good. You can take care of that. He talked about the team having to have Brandon and JJ. And it almost seems like, and again, I'm okay if I'm proved to be wrong on this at the end of the day, too.
Right.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like maybe he's right. Okay, and I'm cool with that. I don't know that I love that though. Like that's the combo that you're like, hey, because it almost sounded like I'm working harder with this combo, and I'm like, okay. I mean, because to me, what I wanted to see last night, again, we won by 20, but first play of the game, JJ's up top, dude goes right around JJ and scores. I would have liked Kenny Payne to be like, somebody get him right now,
right now.
Come on, first play in first series. Get over here, sit down.
I agree. Yeah, because you're past confidence games with these guys,
and I do that because I do think he can help. Let me be clear. I'm not like JJ shouldn't play.
Okay, because listen, both can be right. To be the team you need to be, you do need Brandon and JJ to do the thing.
Sure.
But where we're gonna disagree with is how you're motivating them. You're doing I'm gonna let you keep playing through your mistakes. In my opinion, this is Marcus Maben's expert analysis or novice analysis from the head.
Novice.
Or novice.
I like novice.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just trying to gain message boards, Craig.
I know that.
I mean, I will turn on you in a heartbeat.
I can see it, Steve.
I mean, I'll Seth Rollins you in the Shield. I'll Hulk Hogan you just like that. You're like, who's this card fan 36?
You can literally see when you've been reading the message boards.
Mount Washington card. Man, maybe it sucks, don't he? Who's this new poster? It's like, maybe it's garbage. Seriously though,
both can be right.
Yeah.
To reach your full potential, you need Brandon and JJ to be dudes, right? Again, I disagree on how he thinks he's going to get there, how he thinks they're going to get there.
Yeah.
He thinks they're going to get there, but I'm saying you're spoiling your kids. You know what I'm saying? At some, I use this example, Steve. I used this example with you, maybe a while back. Maybe I used it on a night show. I want to apologize if this sounds insensitive, but this is an example that I think all of us have experienced. When you were in high school, or let's just say 8th grade, one of your friends either lost a parent or their parents separated or something happened in their home life that people knew about it. That kid ends up kind of being off the chain.
Sure.
Right. And then we, as the older teachers and stuff, we kind of called that kid because we knew they had some tough, they were, had some tough things. So they start kind of taking advantage of that, taking advantage of, y'all know what I went through. I didn't have my homework.
Yeah, because of this, and then it becomes a crutch, not a motivation, which makes total sense.
Talk about
No, which makes total sense. Look, I actually had to have that conversation last night. Young fella got cut for the first time. And I'm like, look, as a dad and as a cynical athlete, I'm like, good. You needed this.
Good.
Because you've always just made the teams because you're big. So now this can be a crutch because you can go, well, it's this or that's why I didn't make it this. Or it can be motivation. Same thing. That's a little less cynical. But but it's the same deal of, hey, man, we coddle them and it becomes a crutch or it's motivation.
Just like here's the thing, like
Rummage the third man. That's hilarious. That is a really, really funny joke. The third man.
No.
NWO. Who's been going after Maven on the message boards? And then I walk out and they're like, but who's they're like, oh, here comes Rummage. It's like, but whose side is he on? Then I leg drop you.
That's what I was actually thinking the same thing. I was like, boom.
Rummage
kick.
took Maven out, man. It was him.
You live in that world.
I can't believe that's who it was, man.
Look, crutch.
Yes.
Hey, JJ, your ability to make up for your lack of defensive stance, you think that you can block a shot because you can block shots with a lot of these guys around here. Guys that execute, tougher guys that execute, tougher guys that get into your body, tougher guys that get in stance, they blow around you, right? I mean, I can't stress that enough. Like that opening play is like, no, to motivate. Like I said, I agree with what the coach is saying, but the way he's going about doing it, I totally disagree with. Like I said, if it's not a tighter hook, like I said, trying to get them to be confident on their own is not the way they're gaining confidence. I mean, okay, put it this way. I'm sorry. JJ has grown a lot.
Oh, sure.
In the last year and a half, but the rate is not acceptable.
Me and the devil mask. I like that too.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. The rate that Brandon gets, he makes a great post move, puts it off the glass. First half.
I don't know that he can win me back.
I listen. I'm okay with that, but here's the problem: to win you back, he has to you have to see him get disciplined.
He's just so frustrating because, did you go back and watch the full? The replay.
Yeah.
Again, did you see the play I was talking about?
Yeah, put the guy in jail.
He puts the guy just in total jail. The ball hits him, and I don't know what's going on here. Benny, you asking the wrong one. No, but look, the ball, he puts this guy in jail. We throw the ball into him.
What we mean by jail? Puts him in great position.
Yeah, the dude is under the basket.
And Steve, okay, while we're talking about our angry, let's talk about our positive. You know how Brandon was posting up on the block and kind of coming away from the basket?
Yep.
No, he did a good job of driving his man out of the picture underneath the basket. So huge improvement right there.
Yeah.
But him going from catching the ball under the basket to just, like you said, hot potato.
Yeah, it looked like they threw a ball of lava to him, dude. It's like as soon as he touched his hands, he was like, ah, and got it up. It's like, dude, turn around, make a play. I mean, I would rather you just turn around and dunk at that point, but I mean, or turn around and just finish. I mean, I don't know that he can.
Yeah. Speaking of, shout out to Tyler Johnson.
Are you talking about the oop? Yeah, I knew he was going to be mad at that. I didn't get to talk to you in the second half, but I knew.
Shout out to Tyler Johnson for making sure he threw that ball right at rim level.
Well, because Sky threw one earlier, and Sky threw the oop, and he looked at Brandon like, oh, was that not? Can you not go get? I'm sorry. Well, let me get a little lower next time. Like, I mean, Brandon didn't even try. He just looked at it like, what are you doing?
There was a play with Trey White, right? It was like a Brandon was backing up. Trey White is going to the basket. Instead of Brandon going to the basket, to be able to dish it off, Brandon's like retreating.
Yep.
And ball goes out of bounds.
It's almost like I'm pulling my man away. That's that's the stuff I don't like, because to me it's
professional.
It's
professional, but you're not like that.
No.
But here's the problem too. You saw it and you're like, Brandon, I saw that three you shot earlier. You missed the whole rim.
Yeah.
You threw the ball, like you missed the whole rim.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to the basket so he can dish it off. But here's the problem. He was kind of looking over at the coach, kind of arms out. You know what I'm saying? Arms out, looking over the coach. And I noticed that Trey White didn't even acknowledge him.
Yeah.
He's looked at him. He's like, you know.
Yeah.
We'll let Nikki handle that if you want. I'd tread lightly, Nikki.
What's going on right now? What's going on? What, Nick's probably like, come on in, man, and you want to be on the show?
Yeah. Okay, so somebody probably should not have gained access.
And Nick just let him in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Okay, Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, dude.
So, there was another play. JJ sets a pick in the middle, right?
Okay.
Tyler throws a bounce pass, right?
Yeah.
JJ, if you go back and look, JJ just reached down with his hands. He didn't try to get down low on the ground. He didn't try to get down. He's standing straight up. Everybody knows that's been my pet peeve from the beginning. You can't be on the basketball floor at the height. You can't move, you know.
Right.
JJ, you're not quick enough to move like that. So anyway, ball just kind of clips off his knees, goes right out of bounds. You know, it's end of the play. Tyler got it. He has another turnover on his resume. Yes. And I'm like, that's when you have the conversation on the sideline. It's like, hey, JJ, do you want him to throw you the ball or not?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because if you don't look like you're going after that ball, you can't throw it to you. Okay, so here's the thing, Steve. One of my things. Because of our size, we're going to see zones. You know, when we're rebounding good, we're a threat.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna see zones.
Yes.
Our just the way our offense is set up, we're gonna see zones. You're going to need somebody strong with the ball in the middle, right?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. JJ is tall. He's gonna have his hand up there, but you don't have confidence throwing the ball to JJ in the middle.
Yeah.
Brandon, he's hiding behind the guy in the middle. The only time we're effective against the zone is when we put Mike James in the middle.
Yes.
And now I'm excited about the potential of D'Lo because those guys who want the basketball in the middle, and people like, we can do a full film session. I can see personality, and the personality is, like I said, JJ is great with the alley-oop because he doesn't have to do much with it. Brandon, I don't know where you get points from him. If everything has to go absolutely perfect.
Well, I would almost rather he didn't do everything else right, because then I'd be like, well, it's just some improvement being made. I don't know how you can improve anymore on the way he backed the guy down underneath the basket. I mean, he's done it multiple times. I mean, I don't know where the improvement would come from. Like, so you're doing everything right. Everything.
You're just not finishing
until the ball gets in your hands.
Yeah, right until it's time for you to score.
Yeah.
So then there's that. Like I said, those and again, problem is we're gonna come to this. We're gonna come to this head, this fork in the road or whatever. This we're banging our head against the wall if we're still just gonna keep on saying, hey, what you're doing and not scoring is acceptable, and you're not catching the ball. You're not giving us an option. Like, you as a guard, you see, hey, Trey's way over there. The play is like, the only way you're a threat is if you make yourself available in the middle.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, these guards are going to be pressuring the hell out of us.
Yeah.
If you're not the middle guy, is the pressure relief. So when a fan is sitting here watching and they're saying, well, what are they doing? Look like they're just passing the ball back and forth out top, right? I'm going to sit there and say, no, it's like Brandon's hiding behind a man.
Yeah.
He's not making himself available. He's not JJ. They don't have confidence in getting the ball to JJ in the middle, regardless of whose fault that is, regardless of whose fault that is, that's what needs to be fixed. And when I'm talking about it, I'm talking about solutions. We'll take a quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maben on 939 The Ville.
Understanding the world of analytics and developing life-saving instruments is challenging. Alexander Stroganov, the brilliant president of Lumex Instruments, conquers the world with Lumex ingenious solutions, unique techniques, and classical equipment. Join Lumex training centers worldwide. Bring your ideas to light with Alexander and the Lumex Company. They will build the new instrument to launch your productive design. Learn more at lumexinstruments.com. Lumex, simplifying complicated laboratory analytical equipment for 30 years.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Clear Cut Hero is a new sports drink from Clear Cut Brands, the same local company that makes Focus.
Every 16-ounce bottle of Clear Cut Hero is packed with electrolytes and contains just the right amount of carbs, sodium, and potassium. It has only 25 calories and 5 grams of cane sugar.
It comes in 6 thirst-crushing flavors: Nova Orange, Cosmic Blue Raz, Eclipse Lemon Lime, Nexus Peach Mango, Dragon Fruit, and Apex Fruit Punch.
The great news is that Clear Cut Hero contains no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no sucralose, and no red dyes. And it contains 80% less sugar than the leading sports drink.
Did you know that 70% of the Western world is dehydrated at any given time? Despite ample access to drinkable water, Clear Cut Hero has emerged as the champion of hydration, so you have a fighting chance against thirst.
Clear Cut Hero is available at your local Kroger or at www.clearcuthero.com. Spring Street Bar and Grill, open daily 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. with food served until 2 a.m. Join them for Monday Night Trivia at 7 p.m. with cash prizes for the top 3 teams. Daily lunch special, 5 and fry. 5 chicken wings and a side of fries for just $10. Monday through Friday, 11 to 4. Also, $10 wing specials for football Mondays and all-day Thursdays. 10 of Spring Street's famous wings for only $10. Spring Street Bar and Grill. Come early, stay late.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
You can give it to your girl or share it with a squirrel. Buy a case or pour it in your face. LA, the soft drink of tomorrow. LA, a new kind of day. LA, the soft drink of tomorrow. LA, is from another place. Crisp, clean, LA.
At U of L Health Brown Cancer Center, we are the face of compassion with researchers and doctors who offer specialized treatments to each patient. We are the face of innovation, saving lives with clinical trials and promising new cell therapies. We are the face of academic research, making the impossible possible every day, so you can face cancer with new hope. That's the power of you. Visit uoflhealth.org.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
The best way to get impurities out of your body is to sweat them out. That's where CYL Infrared Sauna Studios can help you.
It detoxes your body. So with infrared sauna, it's different than your typical dry saunas or wet saunas. With infrared, it's able to penetrate on a cellular level, so it's heating you up from the inside out, and it produces a detoxifying sweat. It's also very relaxing.
You'll get your own personal pod for 30 minutes that will cover you from the neck down, allowing you to breathe normal air. The infrared sauna does the work to get you all the benefits.
So for athletes, this is just going to help with that muscle recovery. It's going to be a quicker turnaround to get them back into the sport, back into the weight room, because it does help pull those toxins out of your muscles, relax the muscles, so it's quicker recovery time.
Visit espnlouisville.com/sweat, and your first 30-minute session is free. That's espnlouisville.com/sweat.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just whistle for duplicator sales and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, Duplicator Sales.
All right, here we go, guys.
Or at their store, 831.
Little biggie to come back with.
Offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just whistle for duplicators.
Is there any sound you guys want? Is there any sound you all want? Not tonight. Not tonight.
Karan Davis.
Yes.
This is my thoughts on the Kenny Payne, Karan Davis statement. He says he is not in trouble. He says it's my decision for him to not join us tonight. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear that, I say, that's what Kenny Payne told us he was. When he got the job, he told stories about, about putting the kids first. If we were winning, we'd be laughing about knowing something's wrong and him just saying, no, this is in-house. It's 100% in-house. If it was Kentucky and somebody wasn't with the team, we'd say as little fans, oh man, what's going on over there? They were winning. Cal would be like, nope, nothing's going on. It's my decision. Sitting at home. Need to tend to some business. We'd be mad, but we'd have to get over it.
Yeah.
When you're winning, that looks like guys just keeping whatever's going on in-house. When you're losing,
I was gonna say, so what's it look like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, when you're losing, it's like every conspiracy theory has to be true.
Yeah.
Every string to pull out a sweater has to be the worst case scenario. I don't think we'll know.
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's obvious you're not going to know now.
I don't think we're going to know. I think that's his style of just dealings.
Again, I know I'm nitpicking here, but I think I would have been good with it's just my decision. Like, because when you add on, like,
he's not in trouble.
He's not in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, kind of feels like he's in trouble. Like when you say that.
Look, he's like, well, he's not here, so maybe he's like, I'm giving y'all enough credit to know he's in trouble, but I'm also telling y'all, like, I'm not bringing it.
Yeah, I was like, just maybe,
and maybe we'll find out when he's transferring. No, and the Karan thing, it doesn't drive me crazy because early on he really looked like like he wasn't getting, it looked unnatural to him. He was the guy stepping on the line a lot early in red and white game. He just kind of looked out of sorts. He reminded me of Josh Nickelberry. You remember how he kind of had the yips, and we were like, he should be better, but he's like, he's just kind of.
Well, we get to play Josh Nickelberry this year. He's at Florida State.
He's at Florida State now. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How many teams has he been on?
3. It's his third one.
What did he do? Delaware? What was it?
No, LaSalle.
LaSalle. He did Louisville, LaSalle, and now Florida State.
Yeah, it just kind of sounded awkward, like the way you answered. And it was like, it was like, hey, he's not in trouble. He's still on the team. Okay, well, just say coach's decision. Just be like, yeah, we're Karan. It's just my decision for right now.
No, yeah, I yes. The perfect head coaching response is to say nothing. And the better way to say nothing than say a little bit without saying nothing.
Yeah.
And again, I'm pissed off. You're pissed off. Like we're all gonna pick at it.
And I do agree with that too.
With
you do the I mean, of course it's extra because things are not happy.
Yeah, but like I said, if I saw it with any other,
said he's nursing the black eye.
That's funny. if I seen it with any other school, I'd get angry because they're allowed to keep it in house.
Yeah,
I'd say, how does nobody investigate that? And so yeah, I get it. I get the storm for it. Oh, okay. So, well, Steve, my vacation is about to start. So,
okay,
what are we gonna do here?
Well,
hello.
Yeah, we got Nick, me and Nick for today and tomorrow, the rest of the day and tomorrow. So we're gonna take care of business and do it right.
Good old dead fish.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, maybe I'll be able to call in and do a Moneyline Maven segment from afar.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wrap up the basketball. What standouts? What not stand out like player, like what plays stand out to you moving forward? Like you could think this is going to be the team. Does anything stand out? Like, did you learn anything from last night?
I mean, not really. I mean, you see a little bit for me. I mean, I saw a little bit of, like I said, I mean, Curtis, different ones.
It's funny, Steve. The guys who don't play seem to really play with Chip.
Oh yeah,
you know, Chip play with the energy. I gotta go find out what's Manny's problem.
I mean, here's the problem, and this is what I kind of figured, but I mean, just in full honesty, I didn't see anything that made me think that Sunday is going to be a win. You know, I mean, like I didn't get a lot of faith in like, oh, okay, we're going to go beat Texas.
I wasn't.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
didn't
that's
either.
where I'm at. Like,
so that's the disappointing part.
Yeah,
that there wasn't anything.
Which I said it, and I'm not going to talk out of both sides of my mouth. I said it before the game. There's probably not a lot against this team that you're really going to get and be able to take anything away from this,
like I said,
other than a loss.
I liked that, you know, that they got the message about rebounding. I saw guys around the basket on everyone. That's a good, like I said, how we nitpick negative, I'm nitpicking a positive. Listen, a shot went up. I had 3 to 4 guys at the basket on pretty much every shot. It bothers me when I see shots go up and guys not hitting the boards. You know, that again, it is not opponent centric. It's rules.
Yeah.
The more I see them going by the rules, the better I'm gonna feel. Like I said, Empire Classic, I don't even have, like I said, I don't have win-lose stuff. I should have win-lose stuff.
Yep.
I'm disappointed that I don't have win-lose attitude. Right now, I'm like, my rules for the coach, my rules for the players. My rules for the coach is every time you let them, like I say, if you let JJ lose the ball around the basket, if you let him get blown around, you don't have rules set or desperation, coach, that's you violating the rules you need, you know, I need to have out of you.
Texas said you're going to talk coaching candidates the moment Marcus leaves.
Go ahead and play us out, Nick.
Steve's hot board 1.0.